Hello everyone, Carson here back on Sudoku on New York Times. Today is April 8th, 2024. Let's start today's hard Sudoku. Okay, I see these sevens points up, so that forces the digit 7 to go into one of these two cells in block 1. These sevens points right and this cell C7, so in block 9, 7 goes into one of these two cells. These 4s point down, and these 4s point right. Okay, this 2 points down, and this 2 points left. That forces the digit 2 into row 7 in block 7. These 2s force the digit 2 into row 9 in block 8. Or actually, this cell can't be 2, because I'll tell you why right now. This 2 points down, and this 2 points right. So in block 5, the digit 2 is forced into column 6. So these 2s and these 2s, they all force the digit 2 into this cell in block 8. So that's why this cell, the 2 cannot go in this cell, because it sees the digit 2 from block 5. Okay. The digit 1 in block 5 goes into one of these two cells. This 6, it points up, and this 6 points left. That forces the digit 6 into row 3 in block 1. These 6s force the digit 6 into one of these two cells in block 2. These 3s, they point left. These 3s points up, and this cell sees 3. Okay, this 3, this one, points down, and this 3 points left. So in block 7, the digit 3 goes into one of these two cells. And these two cells form a 2-3 pair. 2-3 pair because in block 7, both 2 and 3 are still missing, and both 2 and 3 can only go into these two cells. So those two digits go into these two cells. It eliminates all other digits from these two cells, which means the 4 can't go in this cell, making this the only available cell for the digit 4 in block 7. Okay, so the other 3 open cells left form a 1-5-8 triple, where this cell sees 8. Okay, 3's here, and this 3 points right. This cell also sees another 3, so in block 9, the digit 3 is forced into this cell. After I place this 3, these 3's point up, and this cell sees 3. So that forces the digit 3 to go in this cell in block 3, which places the digit 3 into this cell in block 2. Okay, on the whole Sudoku puzzle, we got these 3's left, so I would say that's good progress. Okay, so in column 2, this cell sees 5, this cell sees 5, this cell sees 5, and this cell also sees another 5. Actually, I could have just said that this cell cannot contain a 5 because of the 2-3 pair. So if you look at column 2 again, these 4 cells cannot contain 5, which leaves just this one open cell available for the digit 5. Because 5 still has to go somewhere in this column, and it can only go into this cell, because none of the other open cells in the same column can contain a 5, so it has to go here. Okay. I can say that these 8s force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 8. Okay, this 8, it points right, and this 8 points up, which forces the digit 8 into column 8 in block 3. These 8s force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 6. Okay, I'm gonna have to fill in some open cells, because not really seeing anything immediately. So let's fill in column 5. 1, 4, 6, and 9 are the digits that go into the open cells. The cell sees 9, so it must be 1, 4, or 6. The cell sees 1 and 4, so it must be 6 or 9 only. This cell sees 6, so it's 1, 4, 9. This cell sees 4, so it's 1, 6, 9. This cell can only contain either 1 or 9, because in row 9, we need 1, 4, 5, and 9, but this cell sees 4 and 5. So it can only contain 1 or 9. Okay, this cell can only contain either 5 or 9, because row 8 needs 1, 5, 6, 8, and 9. This cell sees 1, 6, and 8, so it can only contain 5 or 9. I'm literally blanking right now. I'm really sorry. I'll continue to look. This cell sees 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, so can only contain either 2 or 9. Oh, okay, so, okay, I just saw this. In column 9, okay, this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, this cell sees 4, and this cell also sees another 4. So in column 9, this cell is the only open cell that does not see 4. And 4 still needs to go somewhere in column 9, so this cell is the only available cell for the digit 4 in this column. So it goes here, because it can't go anywhere else in this column. Okay, after I place this 4, I could also force the digit 4 into this cell in block 8, and these 4s point up, this cell sees 4, so the digit 4 goes into this cell in block 2. These 4s point right. Okay, now I see another thing, is that, oh wait, actually, after I placed this 4, this cell became the only available cell for the digit 7, so it goes here in block 9, because of these 7s, alright? And then these 7s force the digit 7 into one of these two cells in block 6. Might as well mark these cells, because this column, in column 9, it needs 2, 5, 7, and 9. So this cell can only contain 5, 7, and 9 because it sees 2. This cell is for 2, 7, 9 because it sees 5. Okay, now this cell, what am I saying? This 5, it points down to force the digit 5 into row 8 in block 9. So in block 9, the digit 5 goes into row 8, which eliminates all other 5s from the same row. So now in block 7, these two cells in row 8 cannot contain 5, so that makes this cell a 5. Makes this cell a 5, and all of these 5s force the digit 5 into this cell in block 8, which then places the 8 into this cell in block 8. This cell, for this block are for 1, 6, and 9, but it cannot be 1, because it sees the 1 from the 1, 8 pair in the same row. I'll just make these 3 cells a 5, 6, 9 triple. This cell is for 1 or 9 for this row. This cell is for 1 or 6 for, yeah, this pair. Or you could have looked at the block, sorry. Okay, now in block 9, the digit 1 must go into column 7. which does force the digit 1 into column 8 in block 3, but I don't think I'm going to mark that. I guess I can say that the 5 in block 4 goes into one of these two cells. Okay, so in column 4, oh my goodness, my brain is not working properly. In column 4, this cell sees 6, and this cell also sees 6. So in column 4, the digit 6 goes into one of the two open cells, which are in block 5. So one of these two cells must contain 6 for this column, which eliminates the 6 from all other open cells in the same block, which makes this cell not a 6. Not a 6. So that makes this a 9. Hopefully this makes sense, because, I mean, if you don't understand why, you just substitute. You can substitute the digit 6 into this cell, and then you can find out that no cells can contain 6 in the same column. I mean, in column 4. I'm sorry. Okay, column 4. So 6 goes into one of these two cells for column 4. So that makes this cell not a 6. Must be a 9. Okay. This 9 eliminates the digit 9 from this cell. Okay, 7 and 8 are still missing from block 5, so might as well just mark them. But these two cells see 7. Okay, so now, this cell, it sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. So this cell can only contain 6 or 8. And now, in row 6, both of these two cells can only contain 6 and 8. So these two cells form a 6-8 pair and eliminate all 6s and 8s in the same row. So meaning that these two cells cannot contain 8, which makes this cell a 2 and this cell an 8, based on the previous markings I've done. Okay, so now these 2's point right. This 8 eliminates the digit 8 from these two cells. And now, in column 2, this cell now sees 8. This cell also sees 8. So one of these two cells must contain 8 for this column, which eliminates the digit 8 from the other open cells in block 1. Okay, these three cells form a 459 triple. Not sure it helps. Okay, I'll just fill in the cells in row 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are the digits that go into the open cells. This cell sees 7. This cell sees 7 as well. Okay, in block 2, the digit 1 can go in any of the open cells. 6 is here, 7's here, and 9's in any of them, I guess. Except for this cell. Oh, so in column 6, this cell is the only available cell for 8. Because none of the other cells can, none of the other open cells can contain 8, so the cell for this column must contain 8, which makes this a 6. Actually, I missed this digit 8, so this cell cannot contain 8 for a very long time. So 6 and 8 like this, 1 and 8. Now these ones points up. We got a 1-7 pair here, which eliminates the 7 from this cell, placing the digit 7 into this cell in block 6. Okay, there's a 2-9 pair, which forces this to be a 5. Okay, my brain is loading so slow, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll just say that these 4 cells contain the digits 2, 3, 6, and 9. 2 goes here, 3 goes here, 6's go here, 9's go into any of them. What am I missing? Seriously. Okay, this cell cannot contain 5. These 2 cells are for 6 and 7, but this cell says 6. There we go. So this is a 7, 6. Makes this a 7, 1 and 7, which does not point down. Okay. Okay. This cell now cannot contain 6. These 3 cells form a 149 triple, which is still not yet done. Gosh. Oh, but now this cell is the only available cell for the digit 6 in this column. So this is a 6 for column 7. 1. Now it's gonna be done in any time. Nope. Wrong way round. It's 1 and 6. Oh my goodness, my brain is not working. Okay. Now the digit 1 goes into this cell in block 1. 4-9 pair eliminates the 9 from this cell. 2 and 9. 4. Where now? Makes this a 9 and 4. This cell sees 1, so 1 and 8 like this. Makes this an 8. these two cells are for 2 and 9, which can't be placed yet. Okay, now this cell sees 4 and 9, so it must be 5 and 6 and 5, 9. Okay, now it should be done in any moment. Okay, so I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in about 25 minutes, and it's a bit embarrassing because I don't know what happened to my brain and my mouth. Actually, it's my mouth more than my brain, because I mean, I'm going through the right things, but I'm just speaking the opposite, so gosh, I'm sorry if I misled you. But indeed, it did take me a bit longer to spot everything I needed. I think what was a bit trickier was the digit 4, which goes into column 9, and the 6-8 pair in row 6. So I think those were trickier to spot. Of course, there were also other spots which were key, but there's no way I'm gonna recall them all in just now, alright? So, well, a bit slightly more difficult than usual, but I think it's still solvable in, my level. Okay, and one final thing to promote is that on my main channel today, the April 8th of 2024, on my main channel, I'm gonna post a video of celebrating the 3rd anniversary of my main channel. So feel free to go to my main channel to check it out if you're interested, because yeah, today is the 3rd anniversary of my main channel, so thought I would do something special to celebrate it, and yeah, that's gonna be on my main channel. So yeah, end of that. I'm just gonna end this video here. It's been 27 minutes already, so I'm not gonna keep you long for here. Alright, today is April 8th, 2024. I'll see you all in tomorrow's New York Times hard Sudoku solve. Hope I'll improve. Alright, bye!